And hello. I hope everybody out there in the interweb world is doing good today. As you can see, I'm having a crazy beard day. Yeah, I haven't shaved in a week. This is what I get in a week. I'm part werewolf. Just joking out there. Today we got a new song from Samson. Man, this guy's really impressed me. I like what he's talking about. The last couple reactions has been fire. Cannot wait to hear this one as well. At any point in time through this point of view verbal style reaction, if you like what you're hearing, seeing, please subscribe, hit the notification bell. Sometimes you get me on intro screens, but usually you get my trippy screens, and I'm not available. So, but today we got Samson. Can't wait to, with a video. Cannot wait to check it out. A few shout outs here before we get started. Shout out to Griffin Smith, Gia Rogers, Kim Bader, Diego Robertson, Chris C187C, Winnette Turner, Burton's fan Jen, Brenda Grothner, Brenda Grothner, Easy Rise Cat, Kevin, Clem Ince, Don Manzetti, Marcia C., and Marcia Hudgens. All right, family, let's get out of here and let's go see what Samsung has got for us today. Let's go. Okay, we've made it. We're at Samsung's YouTube channel. I got a couple more shout outs here to give real fast. Shout out to Pug Mama, Sharon Burcham, Angela McCoy, Mama Spider, Oh Dear, Linda Nearing, Marlena Cloth, Baby Fry, Debbie Crawford, Diana Dickerson, John Wharf or Joanne Wharf, U.S. Mad Girl, Melissa K, and Catherine V. All right. Oop, got started already. All right. We're at Samsung's YouTube channel. That's where you want to go find the original. Go subscribe. Go hit his notification bell. Go thumbs up his music. Check out his catalog. This is my third song. I'm extremely impressed with everything this artist has done that I've seen so far. This is something new. Can't wait to see what he's got to say. Let's go, family. A quick word. Samsung's a quick word. Hope it's not too quick. Like we always say before we get started, smoke them if you got them. My avatar's got them. Smoke them, drink them, eat them. Whatever it takes. Sit in that nice, relaxing chair. Whatever it takes for you to check out some new music with an open mind and absorb it. Let's go. Let's go react and review. Let's go.
Every night before I go to sleep, I speak to the man that rules above. He helps get me through these trying times. He guides my way and gets me through the mud. As a mortal man, I put my life in your hands, cause I know you'll do everything to steer me straight. And because of that,
I love his voice. I love his cadence. I love his flows. Everything he says is crystal clear. You understand and feel every point he's making. It's like he speaks to you with his eyes and his words. I don't know. It's something weird. But this is a little bit different. I don't know if we've got a turning point coming soon, but this is a little bit different starting off here. I like the background scene too. Let's go.
even these trying times, he guides my way and gets me through the mud. As a mortal man, I put my life in your hands, cause I know you'll do everything to steer me straight. And because of that, a lot of people tell me that I'm wrong, and they act like
I heard that little glitch in the sound. It wasn't from here. It was from the tube. Let's see if we can clear that up as well. Let's go.
even these trying times, he guides my way and gets me through the mud. As a mortal man, I put my life in your hands, cause I know you'll do everything to steer me straight. And because of that, a lot of people tell me that I'm wrong, and they act like they're right, but it's clear they ain't. They smear your name, but I fear your reign. Some folks
They smear your name, but I fear your reign. I wonder who he's talking about. I guess we're going to find out here in a minute. Let's go.
don't know how much you sacrificed. And when judgment day comes, they're gonna be sorry, cause they're all gonna have to pay a massive price. But I won't, cause I live for you. No matter how many of my peers doubt me, every breath I take and every step I make is in your name. That'll never change. Dear Fauci, Easter's coming up. Do you think that I could spend it with my loved ones? Maybe open up the window, let the wind blow. Maybe circulate the air, mix it up some.
Dear Fauci. That's how the whole beginning was leading up to. And we got to go back, and now that we know who we're talking about, we got to see. We got to go all the way back, and let's hear all that again. Let's go. Fire.
Every night before I go to sleep, I speak to the man that rules above. He helps get me through these trying times. He guides my way and gets me through the mud. As a mortal man, I put my life in your hands, cause I know you'll do everything to steer me straight. And because of that, a lot of people tell me that I'm wrong, and they act like they're right, but it's clear they ain't. They smear your name, but I fear your reign. Some folks don't know how much you sacrificed. And when judgment day comes, they're gonna be sorry, cause they're all gonna have to pay a massive price. But I won't, cause I live for you. No matter how many of my peers doubt me, every breath I take and every step I make is in your name. That'll never change. Dear Fauci.
That was so good leading up, except for my phones. put it on mute. Here we go. Thanks. But yeah, it's so good leading up to that now, knowing who he's talking about leading up to this. I know where we're going in this. I think he's talking from an exaggerated point of view. Fire, man. This guy just makes you think, makes you talk. I love his music. Let's go, fire.
Easter's coming up. Do you think that I could spend it with my loved ones? Maybe open up the window, let the wind blow. Maybe circulate the air, mix it up some. No, I was kidding too. It's just a little joke. I would never disapprove. I already put the chairs 6 feet apart and cut a little hole in my mask big enough to get my spoon through. Yup. Yes, my lord. That's.
I mean, come on. I'm from the country. When we get together, we have, 20, 30. There's lots of people, what they were asking for people to do is I think it's just crazy, unheard of. You're asking to try to split families, divide families, and make families argue with each other. And that's just, I don't know, man. This world just gotten crazy. But I'm glad that he's talking about it. Let's go back again. Fire, let's go.
Dear Fauci, Easter's coming up. Do you think that I could spend it with my loved ones? Maybe open up the window, let the wind blow. Maybe circulate the air, mix it up some. No, I was kidding too. It's just a little joke. I would never disapprove. I already put the.
It's just a little joke, man. He'd never disapprove. I like how he's doing this. The sarcasm, man. I like it. Because it really makes you think. It uses a little bit of humor. It makes you pay attention, man. I like what he's saying. Fire. It is so exaggerated what they've been expecting out of this world, man. It's just so crazy. Let's go.
Chairs 6 feet apart and cut a little hole in my mask big enough to get my spoon through. Yup. Yes, my lord. Vaccine cards are gonna get checked at the door. I don't care if my brother, my father, my mother doesn't have it. If they don't, they can.
Vaccines cards checked at the door. I mean, that's just. I think this started a couple, Thanksgivings ago? I mean, again, that narrative, that whole point is just crazy on the face of it. And it's just a division, another tool to divide. And I'm glad he's talking about it in an exaggerated, good, awesome form and point. Let's go.
Go next door, they're not welcome at my table. I don't care if you've already had it, there ain't nothing you can tell me. This is fatal, I ain't buying into the junk that Trump sold you chumps. Fuck your narrative, I'm not gonna help you with your fable.
Woo!
I'm trying to keep my health stable. They don't even have their booster shots. They're my family and I love them to death, but they're gonna kill me if I let them in. Should I do it or not? And my friend.
I mean, that's what they got people thinking. There is people that think the exact same way. He just bar after barred us. That's how people are thinking out there. I mean, it's like the world that I grew up in that had common sense and, some sense of, if you heard something, your own common sense meter could tell if you were, being conned or scammed or whatever. But it seems like common sense is it's like a commodity that's disappearing. I don't know. It's crazy, it just is. Let's go.
They don't even have their booster shots. They're my family and I love them to death, but they're gonna kill me if I let them in. Should I do it or not? And my friend keeps trying to convince me that he's fine because he's been vaccinated, but it isn't the same. He only got 2 shots. That was 6 months ago. You gotta get 3. Now the definition has changed. He better stop bitching because he might need 4. Maybe every quarter of the year there might be more. Why would...
Whew, what he's saying there is facts. I mean, we're on a schedule and a path for it to be flu-rona season every year and to get seasonal shots. I mean, that's the path that we're on. I will say this, the same world that wants us to do this is the same world that wants us to believe in evolution. And I'm not saying I don't believe in evolution. I am saying that if we're evolving, if human beings are evolving, 20 years ago, 5 years ago, our immune system seemed to be better and they're not now. So it's like we're de-evolving. How do you explain those two things in the same sentence? Evolution's real and we're evolving, but yet your immune systems are so weak. We've got to have yearly shots. It's a crazy world.
You gotta get 3. Now the definition has changed. He better stop bitching because he might need 4. Maybe every quarter of the year there might be more. Why would you ask questions at a time like this? I mean, I could loot a Nike store. Always talking about natural immunity, vitamin C and capsules of glutamine, water and exercise, going to the gym and eating healthy, zinc and potassium. Ooh-wee.
I mean, facts. Let's go back and hear that again. That needs to be heard again. That's just facts. Let's go.
You gotta get 3. Now the definition has changed. He better stop bitching because he might need 4. Maybe every quarter of the year there might be more. Why would you ask questions at a time like this? I mean, I could loot a Nike store. Always talking about natural immunity, vitamin C and capsules of glutamine, water and exercise, going to the gym and eating healthy, zinc and potassium. Ooh-wee. He probably loves Joe Rogan, and that's why his views are inapt. I mean, fucking immune systems? How stupid is that?
I mean, again, immune systems, how stupid is that? He's bringing that whole point up. I mean, have we forgot how, that works? With me especially in this whole topic, I could go crazy into it. And one of these days I'll start doing some vlogs and we can have just open discussions about it. But I have a non-curable infectious disease. I'm not infectious to anybody else, just infectious to myself. But it's a non-curable disease. So I've been dealing with this for almost 20 years. So I've seen everything in the medical industry from top to bottom. And it just seems like, I don't know, it seems like everything has gotten turned away from what it used to be and turned in for everybody's 401k. And that's just no way to have a system. Let's go back.
And that's why his views are inapt. I mean, fucking immune systems? How stupid is that?
And what they've done to Joe Rogan out there in the world is just straight ridiculousness. Let's go.
We ever relied on those? Yeah, exactly. I don't know. What? Before 2020? Don't be a dummy. You know that was such a long time ago. This is more than the flu, misfortune and doom. This is apples and oranges, a fork and a spoon. Just two different things that you can't even compare. And if you want to go there, you're a moron if you do. Idiot. Probably doesn't watch the news. He probably does his own research. He's a doctor too. Thinks critically, informs an opinion to the best of his advantage. I mean, I can't even talk to you. Have you not seen?
It's another thing. It's amazing about what he's done so far up to this point. I know I'm not pointing out individual bars, but you can clearly hear everything he's saying. So, but he's given like all the different sides of the argument, and and it's in such a way that you understand his point. And he's using a little bit of humor in there as well, and that's why I really like it. I mean, this guy can make his song, can really write about topics, that can talk about topics and make you think about it and make you want to replay, spin, repeat. Go to Samsung's YouTube channel for the original. He's the artist. He's the one that deserves the spins. Go check him out. Subscribe. You got my recommendation. That's where this original is to be found. A quick word, not so quick, and I'm liking it. Let's go.
SNL skits. Rest in hell. Piece of shit, don't
Agreed.
even go there. I know you've heard the songs with Stephen Colbert. I know you've seen all of those vaccine musicals on the late night shows. How could you not? And if you don't believe those, I don't think that's what Fauci would want. Huh? Nah, fuck it.
Of course it's not what he'd want. I mean, you can see where all the money's being spent and what message it's being spent on. It's real easily. I got rid of cable at the beginning of this. I do, Wi-Fi, internet. I do my own news, my own resources, and make my own opinion. And more people should do that, because when you're hooked on one channel and you're believing everything they say, man, that's just it's a crazy way to live. Let's go.
AIDS pandemic, that was way back in the 80s, man, forget it. I don't care that you got everything wrong back then too. This is like way damn different. I'm willing to give you a second chance and a third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Man, I don't like to get into the technicals.
He's talking about all the chances. I mean, just look back at all the things they've all got wrong. We're dependent upon their science and their message for this scenario, but the scenario in Afghanistan not too long ago, ran by the same people, did not go very well. So, I mean, it's just, how long will it be before we find out this isn't going right? I don't know, man. It's just a crazy world. Again, I love everything he's bringing up. He makes you talk about stuff. Let's go.
I don't think that's what Fauci would want. Huh? Nah, fuck the AIDS pandemic. That was way back in the 80s, man, forget it. I don't care that you got everything wrong back then too. This is like way damn different. I'm willing to give you a second chance and a third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Man, I don't like to get into the technical shit. Just tell me how many more injections to get. Gain of function. That's just Republicans saying some dumb shit. I don't count that, fuck it. It's not about how many mistakes you make. It's when you make a mistake and how you bounce back from it.
Ain't that facts? Fire. I'm going to stop right here and say this is the Real McCoy Rex. We went way too long. If you like what you're hearing and seeing in this point of view verbal style reaction, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, thumbs up the music. This definitely gets the Real McCoy stamp of approval for sure. Real McCoy, it's definitely the Real McCoy. This one gets 10 thumbs up, 10 fist bumps. Go to his YouTube channel, play, spin, repeat for more stuff like this. You can't go wrong. Hope everybody has a wonderful day out there. I'm going to try to let this one play on out so we don't run out of time. Let's go.
You're real fucking good at that. There's so many things that have come to light. You could probably do something horrible like kill a dog and nobody would even... Oh, right. I don't mind if you butchered beagles, you can murder my grandma, I wouldn't look at it as evil, as long as one of them doesn't do it with their careless actions. Maskless, ruthless people, it's like folks don't believe in you anymore.
Again, he's bringing everything up that I like to call hypocritical double talk, and that's all we seem to hear and see anymore. Hypocritical double talk.
Faith and the trust is gone. I don't care that you put hounds 6 feet deep in the ground. I always root for the underdog. Alright, I'm done fucking around. Insanity is doing the same thing again and again and then expecting a different result.
Yes, he's done effing around. Here we go. We got the here we're going to get the point to all this. Let's go.
That's not the exact definition of the word. It was Einstein's, but it makes sense, so it holds. Look, if I was your fitness coach and I was giving you routines to get to your goals, but you kept getting fatter and you weren't getting thinner, would you keep paying for me to assist you? No. Yeah, what if I was your physician and you came to me with a sickness and I'm supposed to fix it and I gave you a bunch of prescriptions and they didn't work over the course of 2 years? Would you find someone different?
That's the story of my life. I've had to find... He just described my last 20 years. Let's go.
Your physician and you came to me with a sickness and I'm supposed to fix it and I gave you a bunch of prescriptions and they didn't work over the course of 2 years. Would you find someone different? I think there's a good chance you would, and if you wouldn't, guess what? It's your choice, and that's the good thing about living in America. At least until now, you had a voice. This has been a...
Freedom of speech, freedom of choice. We need to never, ever forget that. Man, go check out Samson. Have a great, great day. Fire.
Pain in the ass for everybody. It's really been a bitch from the start. But how many times you gotta get fucked before you realize they don't have your best interests at heart?
Go check out his links and all his stuff on his YouTube channel, man. Fire. Go give your support. Mccoy out.